Let's talk a little bit about the new stuff because I've talked on this radio broadcast several times that my next car is going to be an electric car. I'm waiting for the Chevy Silverado electric, but it's a couple of years out, so I have to be patient, and I also have to save my money because it's not cheap. But you're doing a lot of these electric charging systems, right? I mean, because that's a little involved. It's not just plugging a cord in the wall.
Yeah, you're right. You're exactly right. We are actually a Tesla certified EV charging installer, so we do see quite a bit of those. And an electric car is basically a big, huge electrical appliance. So if you were to get rid of a gas stove, for example, and put an electric stove in, you want to make sure that your electrical system can handle the new draw that the stove is going to put on the electrical system.
Right.
So you want to go through, you want to make sure you get a load calculation done in your house and make sure that your service is sized appropriately. And because, like you said, it's not just a matter of plugging it into
these right. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here, right? But these home, what you would call a fast charger for the home, the breaker that you need to feed that is similar to like an electric drive, right?
Yeah, it's anywhere from 50 to 60 amp breaker.
Wow. Yeah, and so if you've got a Chicago house with 100 amp service, that's a little bit.
Yeah, you're putting
your car's fancier than your house.
Yeah, almost. Almost. Yeah, if you got fuses, you're not going to have the space for that, so you're going to have to update that and take all that into consideration.
We're also, Jack, we're getting into the holiday season, and while we, we have a lot of LED lights now, which don't draw a lot. And actually, I can talk to you about that too with LED lights inside. I'm a big proponent of that, but a lot of the current devices that you may have, people buy a bunch of LED light bulbs, put them in overhead lights, and they're flickering. I don't know what's going on. That's a device issue, isn't it?
Yeah, that usually if you're taking an incandescent bulb out and putting, like in a can light, for example, and you're putting an LED light in, and it's flickering once you do that, chances are it's the dimmer switch that's not compatible with the LED bulb.
Right.
They do make a dimmer that will dim LED, compact fluorescent, and incandescent all in one. It's the only ones we carry on our truck. It's made by Lutron, but
that could be a problem solver for people.
Yeah, definitely. And we also use Juno can lights. They're color selectors. Like there's a color selector on there, so there's 5 different colors. So if you're not sure what type of bulb to put in there, like this is a really good option for you. And then those work really well with the Lutron dimmers.
So with the holiday lights, okay, so off track a little bit. With the LEDs, that was me. They don't draw a lot, but still, a lot of times people only have like 1 or 2 receptacles outside, and you're pulling everything off of one. And chances are, if it's an older house, it's not on its own breaker. It's sharing something, and all of a sudden you plug in all the lights, and the living room lights breaker goes off, right?
Yeah.
You can add some. You can help people if you need to add some outlets and things like that outside.
Oh yeah, definitely. You want a GFCI outlet in the front of the house and the back of the house. That's like code minimum for these exact types of reasons, and they should be on their own circuit breaker as well. And if you are tripping breakers inside the house after you've added Christmas lights or Halloween or now even Thanksgiving lighting,
right?
Yeah. You're going to want to add some more circuits in there for that and some more outlets for sure.
Well, Arnold Electric is not too far from my house. I see their trucks around the neighborhood all the time. And if you're looking for qualified electricians to come in and do the work, quite honestly, Jack, it's one of the hardest trades to find. There's not a lot of. You guys are really unique in the fact that you're this service-oriented electrical. Full-service electrical contractor, and I think that whether it's installing a ceiling fan or devices or upgrading your service or putting in your new Tesla charger.
We can take care of it all for you. And I would agree with you that it is a hard service to find. There's a couple home service companies out there that do it all, HVAC, electric, and plumbing. But we're a contractor owned by. I'm an electrician. 2 different electrical licenses. Our managers are electricians.
You guys know your stuff.
Live, breathe, eat, and sleep. So we're very passionate about
important stuff. All right. How do they get a hold of you if they have some projects, website and phone number?
Yeah, so you go to our website, it's arnoldelectricchicago.com. You can fill out an online submission form, and we do get back to you very quickly with the online submission form. So that's a great way to contact us, or you can give us a call on our phone number, which is 773-647-1120.
Wait, this just in. Please say hi to Jack from one of his teachers and Paul's mom.
Oh, Mrs. Mann.
Jack and Paul played football together. Jack comes from a family of electricians. If he's grown up to be anything like his parents, he's a great guy and one you can trust with your electrical needs.
Oh, Mrs. Mann.
How about
much.
that?
Thank you.
Wow, she's getting a new ceiling fan installed for free.
Yeah.
That's a nice endorsement
That
right
was
there.
very nice. Yeah, it's nice to know I made an impact on somebody
Yeah,
back
right.
in the day.
Jack, always nice to see you continue success.
Too. Thank you.
Thanks for flushing.
857-557-4LOU is our phone number. 9:49 in the morning. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this.
So cute.
That's very sweet. That was cool. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate it.